The setup script that you should copy and paste into a new SQL worksheet and run it, I already did this, will create some object dependencies we'll be looking for. In particular, definitely views are based on queries, which queries are usually based on tables and other views. This script will create other kind of dependencies like functions that may refer to some other tables inside and so on. The Snowflake account uses schema contains a lot of views and functions with metadata. In particular, object dependencies are saved into the object dependencies view. And look, I just executed here, select everything from the whole account. This may take a while for an older account, and this may consume a lot of compute credits because, yeah, you may create a lot of objects in a typical account. Looking inside, you have pairs of referenced and referencing object. Each one contains a database, a schema, object name, object type, and so on. For simplicity, let's just select the object name here. We'll restrict this to specifically the object name, not the fully qualified name, and we'll filter. The referencing object should be a view, and the reference object should be a table. Okay, so this is what we have here. Just dependencies between views and table. To cover also the possibility of having a materialized view and to provide fully qualified names, let's execute another query. We would need a nice application to render these pairs that we have here between the referencing and the reference object as a graph. We'll just go to the Streamlit folder and we'll just create a new Streamlit application. Yeah, we'll call it obg depths. Okay, so I'll just replace the content of the generated Python file with my custom content. Okay, so let's examine a bit the code. As usual, we get a Snowpark session with a get active session. This is all it takes. Here we execute a query with Snowpark as well from the session level, session SQL, and this is one of our previous queries, a simple query in this case. Uh, we follow with a sequence of generating a dgraph in dot notation for GraphViz. And you can see here, we will pass this to SD code to display the generated code and to display this, to render this as a graph to GraphViz chart. So these are both facilities, components, or controls. Yeah? These are actually display controls, output controls in Streamlit. Let's just run this. Yeah, as you can see here, indeed, we got a generated graph.